You've probably felt this before, even if you've never said it out loud. You want to build something, a bookshelf, a bed frame, a bench for the porch, and you've got the tools, you've got the time on a Saturday, but you don't have a real plan. So you either buy a random set of plans online that turns out half-finished and missing steps, or you guess your own measurements and end up with something wobbly that you quietly stop telling people you built yourself. That frustration, more than any lack of skill, is the actual reason so many woodworking projects never get past the someday stage. Here's the part that stings a little more. It's not usually about ability. Most men who feel stuck on this have built plenty of things in their life. Fixed cars, framed walls, worked with their hands for decades. The gap isn't skill. It's having a plan detailed enough to trust, instead of guessing your way through joinery and hoping it holds. That's the exact problem TedsWoodworking was built to solve. And after going through it myself, here's the honest breakdown of what it actually is, what's inside it, and whether it's worth your money. TedsWoodworking is a library of more than 16,000 woodworking plans, put together by Ted McGrath, a woodworker with over 2 decades of hands-on experience building furniture and teaching others to do it right. It covers essentially every category you'd want: furniture, outdoor structures like sheds and pergolas, storage solutions, and smaller decor pieces, sorted by project type and skill level. So finding something you can actually build this weekend doesn't mean digging through thousands of irrelevant files. Here's why that matters more than it sounds. Every plan includes a full cut list, a complete materials list, and diagrams showing exactly how each piece fits together before you ever touch a saw. That last part solves the actual problem most free online plans create: the wait, that doesn't look right moment halfway through a build, when you realize a measurement was vague or a step got skipped entirely. With a real cut list in hand, you're not guessing how much lumber to buy or improvising a joint you've never cut before. You know exactly what you're building before you start. There are a few bonuses worth mentioning specifically, because they add genuine, separate value. The package includes a DWG and CAD plan viewer, letting you open and customize any plan's technical drawings to fit your exact space. Comparable standalone design software commonly runs into the hundreds of dollars on its own. There's also a library of over 150 video tutorials, covering basic techniques for anyone who hasn't picked up a circular saw in years, and more advanced joinery for those further along. For a lot of men, watching a technique performed once closes a gap that a written diagram alone never quite does. Access is a one-time payment, not a subscription, currently sitting at $67. That covers lifetime access to the entire library, plus free updates as new plans get added over time. It's backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee, which matters specifically because it means you can go through a real chunk of the library, try building something, and get a full refund if it isn't what you expected. For a digital product, that's about as low risk as it gets. Now, the honest caveat, because a review that only praises something isn't worth much. With 16,000 plans built up over more than 2 decades, quality isn't perfectly uniform across every single one. Some are more detailed than others, which is nearly unavoidable at this scale. The way to actually use it well isn't browsing randomly. Search for the specific project you want, check that plan's detail level, and go from there. Used that way, it stops being overwhelming and becomes exactly what it's meant to be: a shortcut past the guesswork that's been stopping projects before they start. Here's why this actually matters, beyond the plans themselves. A finished project sitting in your living room or on your porch isn't just furniture. It's proof, to yourself and to everyone who sees it, that you can still build things with your own hands. And that's worth more than the price of admission, whatever project you build first. Worth putting the price in real terms, too. A single detailed plan from a woodworking magazine or an independent designer commonly runs $5 to $20, and that's for one project. Building even a modest personal library of well-drafted plans one at a time would cost several times the one-time price here before you'd finished more than a handful of pieces. Compared to that, or compared to free plans scattered across random blogs that cost you wasted lumber and redone cuts for missing steps, the math isn't close. This isn't really built for someone chasing a trendy hobby. It's built for men who already know how to work with their hands and just want a plan detailed enough to trust. Whether you're getting back into the garage after years away, or you've been building steadily and want a faster way to skip the design phase entirely. Either way, the 16,000 plans plus the CAD software hand you a real head start instead of a blank sheet of paper and a guess. If you've been putting off a project because you didn't want to guess your way through it again, this removes that excuse directly. The link to check out TedsWoodworking, along with the current price and guarantee details straight from the official page, is in the description and the pinned comment below. Go look through the plan categories yourself. That's the fastest way to know if it fits what you actually want to build next.